Let's get down to business. Right, welcome back to Nile. I need to stop referring myself into the third person. Welcome back to my second channel. I want to start, it's a bit more story time today, I think. I just want to discuss like a little bit of a topic that's like, it's been really intensely identified throughout my career and life. And that is sort of having an obsessive, addictive gene and personality. And I also think it's a blessing and a curse. I think it's one of the best things about me, one of the best traits about me, and the reasons that I've achieved so much in my career, in sport, in business, in content, YouTube. And then also a curse in that sometimes I cannot escape from that, and when I've been through mental health battles and decided to cope with things in different ways, like drinking and gambling or whatever it may be, it's a curse because you can't stop. But I had a really good example of this at the start of the year. I just want to roll, I did film a little clip which I'm going to roll now. We're back to the scene of the crime where it all happened. Sorry, the heaters are on in the background, so apologies for the humming audio. Yeah, listen, I hope you're enjoying these videos, these more frequent sort of day-to-day life stuff. If you've not come across my second channel, the Wisonator, surely you subscribed to the first one. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. It's completely free, you can change your mind at any time. But yeah, listen, not so long ago, I wanted to announce my really proud partnership with Gymshark. I'm now a sponsored athlete, which is absolutely insane. I'll be talking a lot more about that during the months and years, hopefully. But my announcement video, I wanted it to be big on Instagram, so we had this crazy idea of like, I've done a lot of flips and sort of transitions into clothes. Obviously it was wearing the clothes, and I was like, I think I said it in a previous video, I'm gonna do this skill on the high bar, roll the clip. I've not approached the scene since I last did it. There's chalk everywhere. This was the mat that I was landing on. I must have landed on it about 150 times. There's still blood stains on the high bar. There's actually little specks of blood in the chalk bucket dried up. I hate to say it, however, that is my skin from my hands. You guys will learn this about me, you probably already do, but I'm very obsessive. So once I got that idea in my mind, and let me know if you're the same. It's a blessing and a curse, but I have to do it. It's like, I'm doing this. So my hands were bleeding after 10 minutes. I was approximately trying this over and over again for over an hour, but I just had to do it. I was in a lot of pain, but the end goal was too strong of getting a cool video. Was it probably worth it? Nah, but it was a cool video. My hands are still a little bit raw. They're not too bad now, they've calmed down, but I've got some rips on my wrist. But let me know if you're the same. I mean, it just used to be like it since I was a kid. Like, an example was that I'd pick a movie like Lion King and I'd watch it every single night for 6 months in a row. And then throughout, I'd just get these phases where I needed to be the best. I played Call of Duty for a long period of time, years in my teens. And at one point, I was like top 300 in the world in the gaming space. I probably could have been a gaming YouTuber if I'd have pursued it. But yeah, I feel like it's a blessing and a curse. It's probably a reason that I've been so good at gymnastics and YouTube and business, but then also not so good when you're on the old boozy, or you're you know, doing other things that we shouldn't be doing that probably don't contribute well to our lives. I'm wondering if you guys guessed about the whole retirement thing. It's kind of like, it's been a bit of time now. But my hands wouldn't have ripped if I had been training. I normally have big fat leather calluses on my hands. But, you know, I just wanted to tell that story because it will continuously be a trait of mine where if I get something in my head, I make it happen. And that's essentially how I've got to where I am today, just having an idea like that one, doing anything and everything I can possibly do to make that happen. And hopefully that inspires you and you can do what you want to do right now today. Just whatever you're thinking in your head, just make it happen now, even if it's going for a slice of toast or something, you know what I mean? Please let me know if you're like this. You know, we didn't really spot the signs if you don't know what you're looking for throughout my life, but I was exhibiting these sorts of traits at a young age. For me now, I spent so long trying to find balance and it just doesn't work. I'm not going to be able to do that, and that's fine. And I think once you embrace that and almost just say like, fuck balance, you know, I want to be like I am. It's just about learning yourself and positioning yourself in certain situations throughout your life which are going to benefit, you know, like focusing the obsessive addictiveness down the right path. And sometimes I've got that wrong, and I still will continue to get that wrong and make mistakes, but I think as long as I'm doing something that I'm passionate about and I find fulfillment from, I'm going to be that guy that just goes all in and wants to achieve the maximum amount I can and continue to grow. But I think if things aren't quite right, and life's unpredictable, it's going to throw some shit at you. It's going to do it, and things going to happen along the journey that's going to test it. But I think manager Luke explains this very well. But can you can I in my journey through life just keep applying like chinks of armour on me by doing the things that I know are good for my well-being? So like, for instance, like meditation, staying present, eating well, sleeping well. Every time, you know, living like that for a period of time, it's just adding a bit of armour, adding a bit of armour for when sometimes the thing that happens that you don't necessarily expect or want to happen, you can go, no, I can deal with this and I can cope with this. But yeah, just an interesting topic to talk about. I'd love to know if you guys are like me, you're just addictive, you know. I've had it with literally everything in my life that I've sort of come across that gives me a buzz or like I find passion from. And my message, I guess, is if you are that person, fuck balance, it's not going to work. I would rather have this trait to help me achieve what I want to, and just manage that. And it's just about managing it. It's about, you know, being in control, like I've discussed. But listen, if you enjoyed this little topic, this little chat, I would love you to backflip on that subscribe button. Just press the button. Like, I just want you to press the button. We're getting quite in a bit of a routine with uploading these videos to the second channel, and I'm really enjoying it. It's just kind of, I liked it starting from zero again and building my way up and just being able to talk about things that I want to talk about and not feel the pressure of being this gymnast guy doing all the challenges. The main channel is still there and we've got some massive plans on that, and this is the first time you've ever seen my face, then go check out my videos, man. We do some cool gymnastic shit, and we're going to keep doing that. Anyway, lots of love. Remember, fuck balance.